Hello, hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. I'm sorry. I am so happy to be here with you all today, and I'm excited for this moment because I have with me the herb rocket that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And I've tried the herb rocket before in the past. And you could see, I think about 2 years ago, I did a video on growing the herb rocket. And I have to say that it actually worked. But at that time, it was early spring. And so it wasn't so warm. But eventually it did grow. And I put it in a particular location. I think that it got a little smothered by some of the other plants because I actually forgot all about it. But then later on, when I did go and look for the pot and the plant, it had grown. The seeds did sprout, but I wasn't so attentive to it. So this year, I want to be intentional and I want to try out the herb rocket, and they had it in thyme. I didn't want it in dill. They had dill and they had some other flowers and so forth, but I wanted the thyme because I really like the picture. I like how it looks. I like the flowers of the thyme. And then also, thyme is good for cooking. You can cut it and put it in your cooking, and it's great for the meats and things like that. So I'm excited about actually planting the thyme herb rocket in the pot. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Catherine. You're here at Catherine's Garden at Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. And I want us to grow together. I want us to learn new things and to experience new things. And right now, it is the time when a lot of people have a hard time growing things because it's cold, especially if you're in zone 6B like myself. And so to be able to grow something, you need light, right? You need light and warmth. And if you don't have a place where you can have the grow lights and that full setup, then it's very difficult to grow. But I have an arrow garden which has a lot of lights, and so I was thinking, wow, this is a great opportunity for me to grow this in my home because now I have grow lights through that light that I can put the the herb rocket near it, and it will be warm enough so that it can grow. So a good afternoon to a lot of you that are coming on. I see people coming up in the chat. Hello, Francesca. Hello, Sonia. Who else is there? G Mama Grows, how are you? So good to have you here with me. The other thing that I really love about this is that they had these as well. And I used it before, these natural and organic expanding soil alternatives. I've used it in the past and found that I've had great success, especially with doing winter bottle sowing. When you get the winter jugs or water jugs, and you fill them up with soil and you sprinkle the seeds on, and then you put it together and you put it outside on your porch. Well, it works. And I used before this soil this alternative expanding soil to plant. But I also find that this soil is good too for indoor use and for pots, because sometimes the soil has different bugs and things in it, and when watered and with heat, it can cause, gnats and things. So I'm hoping to use this soil indoors, and I've used it before. We got this. I've got these products from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree sells this natural organic expanding soil, and it also sells the Herb Rocket. It's from the Dollar Tree. So it's $1.25. It used to be $1, but now it's $1.25. And so that's what I have. I have this. I have the soil. And then I got some beautiful pots. I love this pot because I love the look of terracotta, but it's plastic. And I got this pot from the Dollar Tree as well. And so I'm going to use this pot. The reason why I got a big size pot like this is because I'm going to stick the this rocket inside here, inside the pot. And I wanted to make sure that it had enough room. The other thing that I found at the Dollar Tree that is really a great thing is this bell cloche. It's beautiful. It has the top here where you can close it up or open it up to let it get air. So eventually when the weather gets warmer, I can take this outside on the deck and use it like this. Yeah, and have it covered, and that way it will be protected and still be able to grow. And then if it gets too hot, because that was a problem, there's holes at the top here. So you move it like this and it covers it, or you move it this way to open it up on those hot days to let the air out. So I thought this was really good. And what I will do is just get some tape here and kind of tape it down so that it's secure and creating a domed effect. So this is what I'm planning to do with this. And Darlene Brown, how are you? So good to have you come and join me as well. And so good to have all of you here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. And I'm so glad that you are here. Tariq Herb, hello. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Hello, Happy Mac, how are you? Yeah, so these products are from the Dollar Tree. The Herb Rocket is from the Dollar Tree. The expanding soil alternative is from the Dollar Tree as well. I picked up this tool. One thing I like about the Dollar Tree is I do like their hand tools. This is a transplanter, so this will help me. Hello, Happy Mac, yes, hi. Help me with making and creating the hole. Hey, Deborah, how are you? So I have that, and this is the newest product that I am really seeing at the Dollar Tree, which is this bell cloche. And this is really good too also if you're starting seedlings outside in the spring when it gets warmer or closer to your when it's like if you wanted to plant some or direct seed some kale or some of these different cold weather crops like kale or cabbage or some of those, you can use this. It's really good. You can cover it, and it will be a protection, from the cold. Say it's a cold night is coming up and your seeds are already starting to sprout, then you can cover this. Now, it's a little early to plant in my region. I'm in 6B. Right now it's cold. But I checked my growing zone, the hardiness grow zone, and says the last frost date for us here in zone 6B is April 24th. April 24th. So around April 24th is a good time to start sowing seeds, direct sowing seeds, because that should be the last of the frost, the last frost date for spring. And so, but there may be possibly during that time, maybe a cold night. You can use this. I think this is so cool to cover. And so if you get a couple of them, it's like $1.25 for it. It has holes at the top and it slides this way. You could create your own if you are, you love the domes. Hey, Yankee sister. If you are creative and you save your plastic, you could create your own dome, okay? You can make your own. But it is just neat because, as I said, I have these beautiful pots, plastic pots that I got from the Dollar Tree. I just like how they look. They have that that look. I'm trying to the Corapata. I can't remember. I'm not thinking too well today, so you guys gotta help me. But that kind of look, the pottery look, and I like how it looks here. So I picked up these pots, and I'm going to use it with this. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I picked up. I also picked up, just as a side note, some other tools. I got this too, these bypass pruners for $1.25 as well from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, so I guess I'm showing you my Dollar Tree haul that I did. I got these bypass pruners. I got the this here, which is the transplanter. I love this because this is really good. This lasts forever. This is really good. And if you are careful, you don't leave it out. And hello, gardens. Hello, Bev. How are you? If you don't leave it out in the garden, then it won't rust. But you take care of your tools. This will last for a long time. And then what else? I got some seeds too. So hold on, stick with me, because I will also be able to share with you the seeds that I picked up, because I picked up some more seeds. And last time I talked about my seed haul from Dollar Tree and from Ocean Job Lot, the burpee seeds, but I didn't show you what seeds that I got. I don't think I was very specific. Yes, the hair is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. This is, I cannot see, 3 inches deep. So I'm going to use this to plant the herb rocket in here. And so let me read for you what it says here. It's the herb rocket is for pots, planters, or gardens. So they say that you can plant this directly in the, you could plant it directly in the ground, or you can plant it in a pot or in a planter. So you can plant it indoors or outdoors, because this is herb. This is thyme, the herb thyme. And it is good for cooking and, planting and so forth. Yeah. It has flowers. It smells good. Thyme to put in your cooking with your meats and so forth. Yep. Really nice. So that's what I'm planting here. And it is like a disc. It just says just plant and water. That's what it says here. It says grow your own herbs, germinates in only days. So we'll see if they're telling the truth. This says germinates in only days and provides nutrients, food, no tools or lengthy prep work required. And they say that in it is hundreds of seeds. So maybe if it grows a lot and fills this out, I can divide it and put it in other parts of the garden. We'll see. So it can continue to spread. and it's a mixed variety, it says. And so the instructions, just let me just show you what it looks like. See, that's what the instructions look like, the pictorial instructions. It's a disc. You just put it into the soil until the soil is covering or leveled with the top of it, and water it well. Make sure that it doesn't dry out. And then after a number of days, 10 or 12 plus days, it should start to sprout. And then when it sprouts, then you can put it, when it gets warmer, you can put it outside and let it get Mother Nature's sun and all of that. But it needs, to get the germination going, it needs some light, and it needs to be at least 68 degrees, I think, 70 degrees, to get them to sprout. I think that's what it had said here. So it needs some warmth to sprout. Warmth. It needs some warmth. So if you have grow lights, or if you have a heating mat or a radiator, because we still have heat on in our house right now because it's cold out. It's like 29 degrees at night and 37 or so, 34 degrees around there in the daytime. So it will be inside the home. And I have my Aero garden going, and it has lights, and it's grow lights. So I'm going to put it near that so that it can get some of that light from the Aero garden, and some of the heat from the radiator, and it will be fine. The other thing that they said is to make sure that it doesn't dry out. So what I did with the soil, the expanded soil, what I had to do was I used 2 of these, filled this up, okay? 2 of the expanded soil blocks can fill up your pot, this size pot. And you need to to get it to expand, you have to allow it to sit in water, and it will expand. So add water, and it says it expands in minutes, ready to use for planting. Makes 3 quarts, compact and lightweight, excellent soil alternative, easy to use, 100% renewable and biodegradable. Great for planting flowers and veggies. And it does work. It is really good for that, because I used this with my bottle sowing last year. By the way, I have been showing you premieres. The last 3 Saturdays, I showed you the premiere of last year's garden, from the spring all the way through to winter. And I want to say thank you to those who came on Saturday at 8 p.m. on my channel, Eastern Standard Time, and they were there in the chat and participated in the chat, and I was in the chat with you as well. And I hope that you will come and join me on Saturday. This Saturday, I have another premiere, and that is on the vegetable garden. In that premiere, I believe that I will be showing you my winter gardening sowing. So if you are interested in seeing what I did last year for winter garden sowing, then please come and join me on Saturday. Sonia said, I used that expanded soil for my tomatoes for the first time. Okay, that's good. Come and join me on Saturday, and you will get to see a lot more. You'll get to see my winter sowing process that I did last year. And so if you want to do that this year, you'll have a good idea of what it looked like. and it was very successful. They grew. And I used this soil. This soil was good. Now, the Dollar Tree had other soil there as well. They had, garden soil. But I don't like how it looked. I don't know. For some reason, I wasn't very inspired to buy that soil. Hey, Vintage Gardener, how are you? And so try this out. It's good. All right. So here is the herb rocket. And let me just open up the kit. You watched it, Darlene? You were there? Oh, that's good. That's good. Didn't it inspire you? When I was watching my garden, I was so excited, and especially watching it with you all. When I was putting it together, I was like, oh, yeah. I was so busy trying to get it together and making sure that I watched it through, and that I didn't really get to enjoy looking at my garden and remembering what my garden looked like because I was busy editing and trying to get as many good shots as possible of it. But when I sat back and I watched my garden with you all, I was so happy. It just made me. Hey, Monica, sweetheart, how are you? Hi, Catherine, I made it. Hi, everyone. Yes, Monica was with me also. Monica and Sonia and Thelma and Francesca. You all came and joined me on Saturday. That was so good. Yes, it was really good. It just made me happy because I was able to see my garden and see its progress, and just to enjoy, to remind me of what is possible. Because right now, if I showed you my garden, you would say, what? It looks like a barren thing. It doesn't look that great. But when you see the garden, it just makes you happy. When I saw the garden, it just made me very, very happy. And it made me realize that the garden goes through its phases. Oh, my hair. What's going on with my hair? It's so, gardens, you said you like my hair. You won't like my hair, but why is it sticking out like that? But anyway, what was I saying about the garden, right? It was just so nice. I really enjoyed the spring garden, and I also very much enjoyed the summer garden. It was kind of, when I ended with the winter garden there, I was like a little kind of sad because, you just saw it all go away. But the excitement is that this is a new time, a new chance to create a brand new garden. And that's what I want to talk about too, building out your garden plans, to start thinking about your garden plans. Your hair's doing the same thing too, Monica. I know, it's just like, woo, it just wants to stick up, but it's beautiful. I love my hair. I love my hair, people. I love my hair too. And I'm glad that I'm giving it a chance to show off. It really showcases your talents and the beauty we can all try to plant. Yes, Francesca. And the thing about my garden is, I hope that it inspires you to realize that it doesn't have to be so immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I define my garden as a cottage garden. It's an English style cottage garden. And if you've watched English style cottage gardens and the borders with Penelope Hobhouse and Gertrude Jekyll, their style, it's a Victorian, it's more a loose look, but it is structured and it's naturalistic. She says that the naturalistic garden sometimes is more work than the other types of gardens, because you want nature to have its freedom, but yet you want to control it. You don't want it to go wild. You want nature to know still that you are in control, that this is your garden. So you have to be aware of the weeds and things, and pull out things that don't really speak to what you want to the garden to look like. All right. So for those of you who just came on, did I say hi to Brooke? Hi, Brooke. Hi, Monica. Hi, all of you all. I'm talking about the herb rocket that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I also got some other things as well, and some tools and things. And so I'm not able to plant outside. For those of you who are new to my channel, I can't plant outside because it's cold. We're in zone 6B in the northeast of the United States of America. And so with that, the growing is limited unless I'm able to grow inside. Well, right now I have some grow lights. Well, not grow lights, but actually an arrow garden. And there it has grow lights on it. So I was thinking, well, I can try this out here. And I decided, why not try it out with you, my gardening friend, since you're here with me today. And you know how I like to do show and tell. So I got these containers from the Dollar Tree, and I think they are so beautiful for $1.25, and they already had the holes in it, which is fantastic because sometimes you can get pots from the Dollar Tree and they don't have any holes in the bottom. You have to create the holes, and I end up causing a big mess. But anyway, I've decided that I don't want to plant with the soil that they had because it looked crumbly, and sometimes with soil like that indoors you can get gnats and things, and I really didn't want to be bothered with that. So I decided that I will use this alternative soil and then use the dome bell here to cover it up to create a dome like that, and that it will be able to um, grow. And then later on, because I found out my growing date, the last frost spring date is April 24th here in the New England area. Therefore, this can stay here, get started, the time can get started, and then as things warm up, I can put it out on my deck with the dome on it. That way it can get even more light, more natural light. Now, let me ask you this. Have you noticed that it is getting lighter out? That around 5:15 is when it becomes dusk, or when the sun goes down. And so that was so encouraging for me because I noticed that it works. Deborah says, I sprinkled cinnamon on my soil and got rid of the gnat. Oh, thank you so much. You definitely noticed, Bev? Right, that's wonderful. Thank you, Deborah, for telling us that. Oh, that is so good to know. So I will sprinkle some cinnamon on it to get rid of that, any pests or anything like that. All right, so here is my grow zone change from 6B to 7A. Really? Oh, wow. So it's much warmer for you, Monica. That's great. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see this. So this is what it looks like, that cocoa. Do you see that? Oops. Oh, and I'm spilling it. Causing a mess here. Anyway, I caught it. So now what I'm going to do is take this. So now I took this out of here, and it's in this little blue container here. And then this is what it looks like. Do you see that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop this down in the center, cover it a little bit, and wet it down. Make sure that this becomes very moist. Water it down really well, and then put the dome on top. So what I'm going to do is to create a hole here in the middle. Monica says something there. What did you say, Monica, about the gnats? What did you say? Or you can use 1 part peroxide with 4 parts water. Okay, thank you for that too. And you know what? When I was at the Dollar Tree, they had hydroperoxide there as well. Happy last day of January, gardeners. Hey, Betty Johnson. Thank you for reminding me. Wow, they had it there too, and I was saying I should buy a bottle of that. I didn't pick it up, but I think I have some already. But thank you. So, if you are experiencing gnats or don't want to experience gnats in your house, you can use 1 part peroxide with 4 parts water, according to Monica. Thank you for that. That's 2 remedies. See, that's why we grow together. Thank you, Monica. Hey, Betty Johnson. Betty. All right, so here we go. Yes, it looks like Francesca said something, that it looks like grass. It reminds me of grass seed. Okay, well, I don't know if this is the seed, but this is definitely what the medium that they're using. I think the seeds are within this. So I just created a hole here, and I'm just going to put this right inside a seed bomb. Yeah, it's probably more like a seed bomb, I think. Put it right inside and just cover it up. Do you see that? And what I'm going to do is run it under some water. And we'll mark it that I planted it this day, which is the last day in January, January 31st. So we will continue to watch it and see what happens. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to keep it well watered and then just put this dome over it. My bell cloak. I think it's called a cloak or clouch, something like that. I'm not pronouncing it right. But anyway, I'm not going to take off that, but that's what it is. And then I just put it on like this. And I'm going to put it in, as I said, where I have my arrow garden growing, which is doing very well. I don't know if you saw my little short that I provided for you all, showing you it, and that my dill is growing. I have thyme and other herbs that are growing in that. And so what is going to happen is that they're going to grow out. And it's the similar medium that they're growing that glowing the water garden in. And it didn't take too long. It took about 2 weeks for those seeds to sprout. Now this has even more than that. And so I believe that we'll see some growth shortly, hopefully. And I will definitely keep you informed. But yeah, it said just plant and water. So it just showed that you just put it in there. You just put it down. See, I tried to follow the directions. Did you see that? Just put it down in there, cover it up, and that's that. So we will see what happens next with that, but that's what that looks like. See? Real pretty. I think it looks good. All right. So let me move these things aside, and then I'm going to show you some of the other things that I am doing. Let's put this down. Okay. All right. So if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can pick up some of these and try it out. It's really, really good. And I got, as I said, I got quite a few here so that I can grow some other things. They had dill They had dill. They have flowers. You could plant flowers like that. But I just wanted to try out the herb. I wish they had sage or some other herbs as well, other than dill, because I didn't really want dill. Um, but I did like the thyme, so I was happy to get that. And then I got the bypass. They had some other pruners as well that you might want to possibly check out. They also had those pots, those little pots that you could use, and some other things. And of course, they had seeds. How many are you all still gathering your seeds? Are you still getting seeds together? Let me know in the chat. Are you still? Have you ordered some more seeds, Thelma? What about you, Beverly? Have you ordered some more seeds? What about you, Deborah? Monica, are you all gathering your seeds together? Well, yes, I was tempted. I went there and I ended up getting some more seeds. Yes, I did. Well, you remember last week, was it last week? Maybe? Yes, last week. I went out and I had picked up some seeds. I happened to stop in at the Dollar Tree, another Dollar Tree, not my local one, and I had gotten a lot of seeds. And I also picked up the seeds from, no, not lately, says Yankee Sister, from there. Uh, um, Vintage Garden says, I've got a few hundred seedlings started already. I'm getting ready to bump up my lupin to the next size container. All right. So, yes, Vintage Gardener, Brooke, she loves to do the seed starting project. So make sure you check out her channel. And there's another one, Soil and Margarita. Roxanne, she's one who loves to do that as well. And Garden Answer, Laura from Garden Answer, she's been starting her seed starting. I think pretty much everybody, a lot of people are doing seed starting, so you can see that. With me here, I'm not into the deep, that early processing. But what I do want to do is to start gathering my bottles together for bottle sewing. And I didn't, usually, last year I did collect a lot of them. This year I've been kind of slow in collecting bottles. But I'm thinking of maybe possibly a different method. But anyway, I went to the Dollar Tree and I wanted to show you this. I picked up these containers from the Dollar Tree. Isn't this cool? Look at this. I picked up this container for $1 and I said, oh, this would be great to store my seeds in. Yeah, you love Soil and Margarita. I started my ginger indoors last week. You did. You're always looking for new seeds. Yeah, so I've got this container. I know that, Thelma, you have a very fancy seed container, but remember I had last year my little love boxes, my February love boxes. Well, because now that my seed accumulation of seeds have grown and expanded, I said I needed to find another container. I had to upgrade. So this is this year's seeds that I've just bought for 2024. And I put them in this one. And then not realizing that I had so many seeds from last year still. This is last year's seeds for 2023. When I put it in and it filled up, I didn't think it was going to, I had so many seeds still from last year. So I'm getting just as, I have a lot of seeds. Let's put it that way. And then I had them in this shoebox. I don't know. I don't know exactly how many, but it looks like a lot, Darlene. All right, let me show you. You know, that looks like a lot of seeds, right? And then the way that I put it, you could actually fit more if you pushed it down, if you really wanted to, right? There's a lot of space there. Yeah, so I have to organize it, as you could tell, but I just wanted to show you that I wanted to show you my storage here. And because it's only, I like how the top, I think I was more impressed with the cover. That way I won't lose the cover. But the Dollar Tree sells a lot of these plastic or different types of plastic containers. And then they had different covers. So I was thinking like the top cover color, they had gray and they also had like a navy cover. So then I was thinking, wow, I should have gotten different covers. Like one for vegetables, one for flowers, and one for herbs. And then that way I can put them in there. I'm looking for more microgreen seeds. Yes, and they had microgreen seeds there as well. They didn't have as many as they had before. I think people are into microgreens now because that was limited. They just had like, say, 20 packs left. And because I knew I had some already, and I had also saved a lot of seeds last year. So in here, in the shoebox, which I got from the Dollar Tree last year, I have my seeds here that I saved. So I have like sunflowers, seeds saved, dragon head balm, I saved some of that. That's like a herb. My cleome, 4 o'clock seeds, marigolds, sweet pea, zinnia, zucchini seeds, of course my pumpkin seeds, kale seeds, snapdragon. Yeah, so I'm going to also try out my own seeds here, and I'm really curious to see how many of them will germinate. So this is going to be my experiment for this year. I'm going to try and plant my own seeds that I saved and see how many of them germinate. I'm going to try that out as well. So just wanted to show you that and show you the containers as well. And yeah, that's the microgreens there. This one's from last year, but these seeds last a long time. You know, and that's the good thing about seeds, that they do last. Yes, Monica said I keep my seeds in a photo album so I can see the pictures on the packs. Yes, you're very organized, Monica. I'm not as organized as you are. I think I get the pleasure of just opening up my container and pulling out the packs of seeds and taking a look at them. Oh, it's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. Yes, it is. And it's amazing how I have so many seeds still. I'm really amazed at that. But then there are a few more plants that I would like to get. Like I need to get some more cleome. I want to get some cleome. I want to get my amaranth. I still don't have that. I didn't pick that up. And then there are a few more other plants that I want to try from seed as well. The other thing is that you can buy perennial seeds as well. They take longer to germinate. So if you're going to try the bottle method and you want to use, you could use the bottle method for perennials or for plants that need a longer growing season. You can do that. What did you say, Monica? What are you saying? I keep my seeds in a photo album so I can see the pictures on the pack, says Monica. Does anyone store seeds in the freezer? Not I. I planted microgreens in the garden last year and they came up, Darlene Brown. Yes. Oh, I did too. Oh, that's why you need to come and join me on Saturday. Well, the following Saturday, because I did two different videos. One on my vegetable garden, and with that one, I also showed you the garden with winter sowing from January with the winter sowing, the vegetable garden. And then I also showed you with some of my seedlings and planting seedlings and so forth. Um, but then the following one, I also showed, I think I did show some of that of the vegetable garden where I just sprinkled out my microgreens and I used those microgreens, these same ones here, and you could use them as microgreens, but they're plants. They are vegetables, and if you let them grow, then they can become your spring salad. And I showed you all my creating a spring salad. Yeah, with one of them. I think I'm not sure which one, but the next two Saturdays are there going to be I'm going to be talking about the vegetable garden and the vegetable kitchen garden, and also about growing greens and using the microgreens to allow them to grow to, a little more bigger than just the little sprouts so that you can have the leaves. And they make really great salad. Like when you go to the store and you get that container of spring salads, well, you can create your own spring salads using the microgreens, the microgreen patch. And, or, just clear a space or a raised bed and sprinkle on these microgreen seeds, and it's going to be delicious because the mild mix is kale, mustard, tasui, black knight cabbage, bok choy, and mustard. I can't pronounce it. But the leaves are really good. And you can add on your lettuce leaves with it too, and create a nice mixed green salad. It tastes so fresh. I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed eating the leaves of my microgreens, not just eating them as sprouts. So I think, Sonia, you've done that. You've done that before. Yeah, so that should be a good thing to do. And the seeds are plentiful. So you could get a really good, it's a good way of helping you with your produce, but it's a good way of eating fresh, It's healthy. It's just fresh. And I look forward to that. I'm looking forward to eating from the garden. And I really want us to think about what we're growing and how we're going to incorporate it in our foods. Are you going to create smoothies with it? Things like that. The herb rocket and flower rockets work well, said I'm Lovely Dove 23. How are you? How are you doing? That's good. I love the spicy pack of microgreens. So do I, Sonia. I do. I love them too. And I like the mustard greens because it's like a surprise. It's like, oh my goodness, when you put, and especially if you put it in your like the hot mix. I love the hot mix. Like if you put it in your sandwiches and so forth, it has such a pop of flavor. It's so good. Mustard, purple wave, mustard, Mizuna, lime streaked, mustard tatsui, kale red, and some others. Let me show you I don't know if you could see those words, but yeah. And when you allow it to grow up and get some fresh leaves, the second and third leaves, then you can just eat it from there. And the thing is that if you just pull it from the bottom leaves, that it will keep growing. It will keep growing. And I love too letting it go to flower. I'm a flower person, right? So I love the flowers. They're like yellow flowers with the purple of the chives, because I also grow chives in that area. So with the yellow and the purple, it was just pretty. I just love my spring garden and the spring kitchen garden. It made me want to go out there and eat the foods. Then also you can grow radishes now along with that, and other wonderful veggies. So let me see what else that I had planned to show you. Yeah, so I have the seeds. You see? See. Yeah. Yeah. So I have my seeds here, and I'm excited about my seeds. And I think I might get a few more seeds because I want to go to Lowe's and I want to also go to Home Depot and see what they have. And I want to get some cleome. I want to get some amaranth, some more love lies bleeding seeds because I love that. I have the 4 o'clocks that I had collected, but I might try and see if they have others as well. And it's good because I think if you realize what the big thing is to realize or think about what kind of garden do you want to have. Deborah says, yes, I can, and it helps me remember what I want to grow. I review it often. What is it that you review? Yeah. Yes, I can, and it helps me remember what I want to grow. I review it often. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so I don't know if you're talking about your journal, but yes, you may get some self-seeded amaranth I did last year. You did? You did? Good. Well, I left it out there, Bev, and so the birds were eating the seeds. So I wouldn't be surprised if it won't be sprinkled all over the garden. It's going to be good. I think it's the photo album way of seed storage. Oh, okay, okay. Yes. That's good. That's good. Well, I have I'm really thinking about I have my garden journal, and the next time we meet, we're going to get into it. I wanted to start that with you all today. I have brought it out. But the thing is that this took a little bit of time. But I want next week for February, for the month of February, I want us to start doing some serious deep planning and to be really intentional about our gardens. I had some notes here that I was going to go over with you all, and our goals. So for next week, when you come and join me next week, and for this week, when you're thinking about your garden, I want you to take out your journal if you have a copy of this, or if you don't, get a notebook, because we want to really start to think about what we want to grow and to be very intentional about it. You said your journal is being used a lot. That's good, Thelma. Very good. I'm very happy. You're ahead of the game. You're doing a good job. I think what has really helped me to remember and to see what I did before is because I videotaped every Saturday. I did a garden journal tour of my garden throughout the year. So Saturdays and Sundays, I took you on a garden walk. I tried to be faithful to show you my garden and what we would do, show what it looks like as the months went by. And so for me to retrieve that information, when I was trying to give you an idea of what my garden looked like from spring until winter for the whole season, to create the premieres, it just gave me a sense of what I grew, what I liked, what I want to see more of, and so forth. So if you took pictures on your phone, go back and look at it from spring until now and see what it is that you liked, what you didn't like. And if you didn't take pictures, I'm encouraging you to do that, because that's part of the joy of your gardening, to be able to go back and look and see what you did and see what you created. Or if you haven't started a garden channel, use it even as a way of recording your own, what you've been doing, and you can just do the shorts. That is such a really nice thing for people who don't want to necessarily get into YouTube very deeply. But you can use your phone and show your garden a 1 minute clip of your garden. You don't even have to show your face, but it's a good way for you to record what you're doing. You may want to do it once a week. Just show a real fast 1 minute clip of a certain part of your garden or what you're doing in your garden. So I would encourage each and every one of you, because you already have a channel. If you're here on YouTube, you automatically have a channel. Now all you have to do is add some content to your channel, and you don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. But you can show, just and it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't require a whole lot of editing. All you have to do is upload and fill out some information. Put a title about what it is and date it. It dates it for you, but when you upload it. But just put a little description of what it is. A good the person has done a really, really good job. Thelma has done a fantastic job in doing just that, creating her videos, her shorts and other video content, and you can see that when she's doing her garden, her aero gardening, her winter indoor wig, I guess it is, WIG, gardening for 2023. And it's really quick and it's easy. That's right, Catherine. Tell them, put some content out. That's right. Yeah, put some content out. That's right. I'm telling you all. That's right. That's right, G Mama. If you still there, G Mama's another one. Grow, grow, grow together. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, Sonia. Don't worry. But yeah, so next week, be intentional, right? Building out your garden plans. That's what we want to start to think about. And I want you to think about your gardening goals. What do you want to grow? Why you want it? So if you don't have the journal, these are the questions that I want you to answer. What do you want to grow? Do you want to grow vegetables? Do you want to grow flowers? Do you want to grow herbs? And then think about, why do you want to grow it? Why is it? Put some purpose to why you want to grow these particular things. And then the next thing is that you're going to have to think about, how are you going to make it happen? How are you going to make this happen? You have Snapchat, so all your videos are stored there. That's good. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do it on YouTube, but if you just have some way of recording, Monica, thank you for letting us know that. Know how to know how your garden is growing. So how are you going to make it happen? What are the steps to make the garden happen? And if you don't know your grow zone, go to Google and ask Google to tell you what is your grow zone. And if you put it in, all you have to do is put in your zip code and it will come up. It will tell you, especially in the almanac, it will tell you what is your grow zone. And then if you put in, or you could put in the search, average last frost date in spring for your area, and it will give you that information. And it just takes a few minutes to do that and write it down. So everybody put that together, write it down so you'll know your your average last frost date in spring and your average first frost date in autumn. And then you'll know how many days do you have to grow things. For me, I have 174 days between those two dates. So I know that when I look at my seed pack and it tells me how many days till germination or harvesting, I will know if I'm able to grow them in my area. Yes, Monica's growth zone has changed to 7A. Congratulations. It's a little warmer, so that you should have a longer time to enjoy your perennials and plants. And then I have steps for gardening checklists. Plan your garden, choose your right tools. That's why I was able to pick up some tools here that will help me prepare your soil. Choose your seeds or plants. I started gathering my seeds that I want to grow. And if you haven't done any garden cleanup, you might want to start thinking about different areas in the garden that you want to tackle first, what you want to grow first. All right? So next week, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. And thank you so much. And as Sonia says, grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, grow, Beverly E. Grow, grow. G-Mama grows. Yeah, don't forget. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 Thelma. Grow, grow, Francesca. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, grow, Monica. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Catherine's garden and home. Catherine, I feel very happy. Catherine's garden and home. Yeah, yeah. I hope you all are excited. For some reason, I just feel a level of joy rising. I'm excited about the garden. Woo! And you know what makes it so much fun? It's because I'm not doing this by myself. I'm with you all. You all are going to grow with me. We're going to have a great gardening time. This is a great year. And with all of the chaos and the confusion and all the things that are happening, Darlene, they don't seem like it's been an hour. Yeah, it's an hour. It's over. Me too. Yeah, with all of this going on, all of the tension and stress and so forth of the world, we are going to hide away in our gardens and we're going to grow together, enjoy life together. We're going to let joy rise. Yes, we're not going to let the world, we're going to put the world aside. So, you can't come over this way. Nope, nope, because we're going to grow, 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 grow together. You're my comrades, as G Mama Grows would say, my comrades. Yes, yes, you are my comrades. And we're going to just enjoy being alive. Yes, we're going to enjoy life. And we're going to create life and produce life. Yes, through our plants and our seedlings. And we're going to share that bounty with others, with our family, and just grow and increase. So thank you all so much. Deborah, love you all. You know, you all are wonderful people. And I'm so glad that you're part of Catherine's Garden and Home. I hope that this has been an inspiration. You know, don't make it too difficult. Don't make it some people will try to make it difficult. Don't make it difficult. Just do what you can do. What you can do, enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. You know, I love that term of romancing the ordinary. That's what we're going to do. We're going to romance the ordinary. We're going to expand the joy, and we're going to just enjoy God. So blessings to all. Yes, enjoy God, enjoy nature, enjoy one another, and have a good life, right? So stay blessed and have a good evening. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you all for your faithfulness, and see you on Saturday at 8 p.m. Catherine's Garden and Home premiere. Have a good night. Oh, people, celebrate Brooke. She has a merchandise. I saw all of your merch there that you're doing, and she wants to start a garden shop where she's selling peonies and all kinds of things. So check her out. She's very ambitious, and I think that we should just let her know that and encourage her. And all of you, I just thank you all, and let's encourage one another. So, yeah, thank you so much. So, have a wonderful evening, everyone, and see you on Saturday, God's willing. And I know He is. Yes. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, and let joy rise in your heart. Have a great night. Love you. Thank you so much. Woo! As we grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. In Catherine's Garden and Home. Catherine's Garden and Home. Yeah. Bye, people. Love you. Bye.